was a nice time in my life when we all do things that are not, ideal.
This is Cameron.
Welcome to New York. Thank God for you.
Turn that around and look at yourself. What do you think of that nose? Willie continues to live in Cam, and these families have now been bound by this remarkable gift.
YouTubers, hopefully you're having a great day and your week is off to a great start. If not, I hope things get better for you. Wanted to make this video about the right to die. As you can see here, I posted a video clip of a gentleman who is now deformed due to a botched suicide attempt. And he's going to have facial surgery, or he did have facial surgery to somewhat look normal. But as you can see, the gentleman does not look normal. When he goes out, he'll probably be stared at, ridiculed, made fun of, ultimately suffering probably much more than he was before. And you have to think about the amount of pain, physical or mental. You have to think about the amount of suffering someone has to be going through to get to a point where they will willingly put a gun in their mouths and attempt to blow their brains out. You have to think about what pain this person must be in to get to the point of wanting to do that. And I just think it's completely disgusting. It's completely not fair that as child-free people, we don't have the ability to walk into a clinic, walk into a hospital and say, I don't like this life. I think this life is meaningless. It's pointless. And I would like a peaceful exit, please. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that we as humans don't get to decide if we want to be here or not. And some people say, well, you could just kill yourself. But as you can see, it doesn't always go out as planned. It isn't always successful when people attempt to just kill themselves. A person can be left in worse conditions than before. And these lying, manipulative, religious breeders want you to believe that you have free will. It's bullshit, and they know it. They know it's bullshit. Because you don't even have the free will to say, I'm out of here. I don't want to be here no more. You don't even have that as a free will. So what free will are you fucktards even talking about? It doesn't exist. It's non-existent. If free will really existed, if our loving God really blessed us with the free will option, we would have the ability to choose if we wanted to be born or not. We would have the free will to decide if we want to be male or female or binary. We would have the option to decide who our parents will be, what country we'll live in, what language we're going to speak. We would have free will in every sense of the word. So it's just a made up word that they came up with to try to blame you for the mistakes of their God, okay? That's pretty much what it is. And I think that all child-free people should have the option to be injected with euthanasia medicine and peacefully exit off this hellish dystopian planet. But like I stated, these, super religious, stupid, manipulative, illogical beings want to keep us here because in their sick minds, we chose this life and God blessed us with this gift and we need to be thankful and grateful for it. Otherwise, we're going to hell or whatever bullshit crap they've made up. And it's a sick psychology these people have. They don't want you to have body autonomy. They don't want people to have the right to choose. They don't want that, okay? They want to control every aspect of your life, but then they want to tell you that you have free will, okay? This is the bullshit these people are on. This is the type of time these people are on, and these people who want to take people's body autonomy away from them ought to suffer in the most worst imaginable ways. They ought to suffer. And I really, really speak that into existence for them. And I curse them with the worst kind of suffering ever, okay? All these pro-life junkies, all these life-addicting junkies deserve some of the worst suffering imaginable, okay? People who did not, and none of us decided to be here, but people who have not procreated, who decided to remain child-free, should have the option to peacefully exit off this planet, okay? There's no reason why we need to keep dragging this shit on when death is inevitable and everybody is going to die someday anyways. So what is the point of not allowing someone to have a peaceful way of going about it? Who cares if it's just a mental illness? Or who cares if it's the person is suffering depression? Who cares what it is? That shouldn't fucking matter at all. because it's the person's decision on whether or not they want to be here. Because none of us chose to freaking be here. None of us made that choice. Okay, it was two consensual beings, or maybe not, who made the decision to bring us forth into this realm. But we did not. I mean, a free will from the beginning never existed, from the very freaking beginning. So, we should have the right to die on our own terms whenever we want. We should have the right to discuss peaceful options online without being harassed, without being arrested, without, website being shut down. Okay. There should be options for people. And it's very apparent to me that, this freedom that, they want to keep throwing. I don't even really hear people say the United States is a free country anymore, because I think people are starting to realize there's nothing free about this shit. So they don't even want to put on a facade anymore that this is some free freaking country, okay? Because it's not. These people have an agenda, okay? They know that without the human race, without the tax-paying citizens, the people on top of the pyramid would eventually come tumbling down, okay? So they need tax-paying citizens on the bottom of the pyramid to continue to hold the top up, okay? So that's why they're attempting to get rid of abortion. They're attempting to get rid of contraceptives. They don't want people to commit suicide. I mean, they are just reaching at anything they can grasp at. They're over here asking, why isn't millennials and Gen Zs having babies? They're not having families anymore. As if they couldn't freaking just open their eyes and just look around as to why people are opting out of bringing their innocent babies into this fucking stupid world. I mean, it's just plain as daylight, but they want to close their eyes and close their ears and pretend like shit is normal to bring some innocent soul into. No, only someone sadistic, evil, selfish, stupid, illogical person would bring an innocent soul into this. Especially someone who isn't filthy rich. And it's crazy to me because at least if you were bringing someone into this existence, you would bring them into a world where if they didn't like it, they would have a peaceful way out. But people are literally forcing and imposing this shit on people, knowing that they won't have a peaceful exit if they decide they don't like this shit. All right, I'm out.